Alrighty, here we go with some more Naruto. Is this episode 298? I think this is the last one before filler again. Man, the 200s were a terrible century of episodes when it comes to filler. God damn. Y'all be filling it up. I'm like, that is that a 2 year span? Was it only one episode a week? That feels like that was a 2 year span where it's like filler out the ass. Like coming out of your ass. That's how much goddamn filler there was. But we don't have to worry about that. We're skipping it. So here we go. Three, two, one. Hey, we're buddies now. The hell does that mean? Oh shit. I see. F these guys. For me, it's just been a couple minutes. Oh, months. Okay. You glow. Let's sit down and talk for a long time before I kick your ass. He's willing to have a conversation with these bastards. Seriously? Shut up. He just said it because it rhymes. Sure. Why not? Yep. You know, you can learn from an enemy, and I hadn't really ever thought about that before, but you can. Good shit. Here we go. So you did, huh? What do you want? I think he. I think he's in it for the lulls. He's in it for the love of the game. Ah, shit. Well, I guess we're not gonna be talking. Maybe once I, kick your ass, we'll talk. They get me every time. It's like, wait a minute, we're doing a flashback where they're walking down the street, and then it's a new credit sequence. They get me every time. This is such a man. I don't write anymore. I mean, it just doesn't seem like there's any point. Plus, you have to pay for the software. You can't own software anymore, like writing software, like Final Draft. You have to rent it per month. And so I was doing that for a while, and I think it was like $100 a month. It was either that or AutoCAD. Like after Dad died, I tried both things to try to make money. I went back to AutoCAD for the first time in 15 years. His medical bills are out the ass, right? So speaking about the ass, and so I tried various things, and you know, I 15 years of being behind in technology, right? Like it had progressed so much. So, but that was I think that was the one that was $100 a month. Like you in back in the day, you would buy AutoCAD Lite, for instance. It was called AutoCAD Lite, so you could do a lot of the architectural computer drawing with AutoCAD Lite. And I want to say, and we're talking about 2002 money, 2000 money, 1998 money, something like that. A couple $100, maybe in 300 or 400 bucks. Actual AutoCAD was like a couple $1,000s, right? But you paid that money and it was yours. So then they went to like a monthly subscription thing. So I think Final Draft is less, but it's still a monthly subscription thing, which is a scam. Yeah. Well, since they're repeating dialogue, my whole point in that was like I love the concept of bringing people back to life so we can have another conversation, even though we're going to fight each other. Like they're doing both. You're getting character closure, but at the same time you're still fighting each other. Like it's so clever, such a clever premise. I love that idea so much. Damn man, Jesus, his sword's a dick. Yeah. Thank you for warning me. They're not really against you, right? I love that so much. It's such a great premise. You dick. Because you lied to him. This fight choreography is excellent. So's the camera direction. Know your business. Get wrecked. Yeah, you better back up, bitch. Yep, everybody knows. Assuming it's true. The truth. That's what I want to know. Huh. Huh. Snitch. And yet he still chose the wrong path. Idiot. Too bad Sasuke couldn't be here for this. I thought you almost said mother. That's what I thought he was saying at first. We put out a newsletter. Plus, he's evil. Why would we trust what he's saying? That's what you care about? That's what you care about. Shit. Force pull. What the hell is this? Damn. Fortunately, he's got a backup hand. Jesus. Hell yeah, man. Good reflexes, too. Now I'm water skiing. Really? You believed it, huh? Well, shit. Well, shit. And shit. Holy shit. What the hell is that? What's the one on the left? Or the one on the right seems a little bit normal. That's right. Snatch him up. Meanwhile, the hell is that creature? I didn't really get a good look at it. Seems like a spider dog with two heads. Oh shit. It's like a hydra. You better be scared. This seems like a goddamn problem. Shit. Dumbass. Hey man, the bird is dangerous. Shuriken is worse. I say again, the edge weapons have never worked in the history of this series. Ever. Maybe once. Shut the hell, and so on. So basically, they're making fun of Zoro right here. This is sword style. Both shows keep making fun of the other show. Currently in One Piece, they're doing the log substitution thing. You know, where you transport back and forth with the log. They're referencing their love for Naruto. This show's referencing its love for One Piece. There may be beef between the fans, but there's no beef between the authors. I can tell. How can you see that from your angle, though? Or did you get got? Dumbass. The hell's this? Ew. That's a hell of a commercial break. Looks like the dog is wrecked. Um, you can go, bird. All that shit Naruto was talking about. He's getting wrecked by, two secondary minions. That's all you, sure. Talk your shit. Look at him. He like that shit. He loves the birds, don't he? They're at their most artistic when they do this genjutsu thing. Yeah, sure. Sure thing. What if he's evil? Did we get this whole conversation last time? I don't remember this part. Hmm. Am I just not remembering it, or is this a retcon? Oh. Get his ass. Ah, shit. Stop reacting. Hey, these people have said that to me before. Get his ass. Hey, I know you. You were in my mouth. You were in me. Shit. Man, he's got a lot of hits. ask me, ask me no questions. He's a bad mofo. Interesting. He kind of anticipated this happening. I just realized. You're out of here. Yeah, man, you're mean to that bird. I'm not sure the bird's real. They summoned him, but is that something that's flying around in the world somewhere? I don't know. Excellent. Oh shit. Now we're talking. He thought ahead, man. This dude's a genius. I gotta say. You got played. I like how you superimpose that. Look at that. Good shit. Right. Yeah. That's my question. Right. You need to understand that, by the way, Naruto. Right. Right. Interesting. Right. It was actually against Sasuke. Gotcha. Right. This makes sense. Right. Right. It's still a brilliant plan. Just not as brilliant as I thought. Right. Right. That makes sense. Is he gonna go away? I thought he'd just roam the earth or something. He's out here now. He could just be chilling out here. Maybe the zombie in possession only lasts so long. I see. Oh shit. Guess we need to take care of that. Or he dipped. Shit. Crap. They're about to jump Killer B. This is when it happens. I've been waiting for this shit. Yep. They're jumping him. Or maybe soaking the beast out of him, maybe? You gotta take him off the board, man, somehow. This may be it. Oh, shit. Now he's coming for you. God damn it. Now this I didn't expect. I expected Killer B. I'm not going to explain it to you. That'd be like, I know it's anime, and they got to explain things because it's so plot heavy, right? It's so lore heavy. I understand that. But imagine somebody's robbing a bank, and the bank guard, still has his gun, hasn't put his gun on the floor yet. He says, "Where'd you get that gun?" "Oh, you bought it at the pawn shop down the block, but don't they have like a 2 week waiting period?" "Oh, you pretended you passed a federal, national background check. You had a fake card." "Yeah, but don't they run that through the computer?" It'd be like that, right? Like, this would never happen in real life. People are just not going to sit there and explain how they, it makes no sense this guy has a gun. He's a felon, and felons can't legally buy a gun. They would never pass a background check, so it makes no sense. So an audience watching him rob the bank would be like, this makes no sense. He doesn't have a gun. How is that possible? He can't have a gun. So then the guard questions him, and he answers all the questions, and then the audience is like, okay, oh, thank God. They explained it. We get it. That's why he has a gun. It's ridiculous. On the face of it, it's ridiculous. But it works here because they do it in so many different cool ways, right? Some of it is arrogance and bragging. Some of it is the other person guesses, and then I guess it's such a good guess that it elicits a response from the person. It just flows naturally, like it doesn't feel awkward. This time it felt a little awkward. That's why I brought it up. He just jumped you. Now here's the thing, though. That the other thing that's in play here is the people are on your side. The zombies are on your side, right? For the most part. Some of these zombies are probably enemies of the Elite Village, so maybe they're not necessarily on your side, but a lot of them are. So they'll have a conversation with you, and they'll explain the shit that their body's doing that they're not controlling. So that even works, right? Most of the time it flows and it makes sense and it works. You have the grace to give the show the benefit of the doubt for the most part. It can be clunky and awkward and would never make sense in real life. But you kind of go along with it because they do it very well, right? This is a little weird. It's just a weird way to end the episode. Weird. What kind of jitsu is that, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, it might work better just him jumping him and start to pull the chakra out and cut. But that's very nitpicky. Great episode. What I was talking about Itachi. I thought he'd anticipate he might be brought back. Like he kind of knew. I mean, he interacted with Toby. He knew Toby. Maybe he gleaned little pieces of Toby's plan. But no, the resurrection comes from Kabuto. Yeah. See, this is the problem with watching it in a moment. You don't really think everything out. There's no way Itachi could have possibly anticipated the resurrection thing because this came out of the blue. Toby wasn't planning this. This wasn't his plan. His plan, I think, was just the white Zetsu, just flooding the area with that, and then his own shit, and then maybe he hoped to have a couple of his minions still around. But Kabuto came in and just gave him exactly what he needed: more bodies on the field, more problems for the enemy. So Itachi could not have anticipated. But at the time, I was thinking in the flow of the episode, I was thinking that he had like gleaned little pieces of plan and anticipated this. If this ever happens, this I've set this up ahead of time. I've talked about this many times with Ninja, where they sit in the dark at 2 a.m. thinking up shit, anticipating shit. Like, okay, this is what I'll do if that happens, and this is what I'll do if that happens, right? And they set shit up. But in this case, it was actually against his brother. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant there. And then the writer is so brilliant that he took a very plausible plan that makes complete sense, that's very smart, and applied it in a different way to get yourself out of a completely different situation. I can't brag enough about it, man. Like, it's just kudos to the writer. That is just very well done. Because you need to get out of this situation. You need to explain how you do get out of this situation. And you do so by an equally brilliant plan that doesn't even apply to this except in this one way. It's just so good, man. So effing good. But the thing is, Itachi just doesn't sit right with me. You know, like, I guess he's a really good guy, but he killed his family. You know, and I know why he did it. But you can't have it both ways. You know, like, I mean, I'm not saying he's badly written at all. Like, the writing's perfect. I'm talking about how I feel about the character, right? I'm never going to like him. I'm never going to root for him. Because even if there's no other way, I guess I just haven't been made to feel like there was literally no other way. You know, like I've said before, like maybe they could have just all ran or something. Like, I know it's very complicated. I know that like there's all these pressures, and we're kind of painting in the corner. That's the whole point. I get it. It just we're talking about feelings here. So on a feelings level, I'm just never gonna be cool with it. I'm never gonna think he's a good guy. He's presented in every scene we've had him with since the reveal. He has been presented as a good guy. Here, he seems like a good guy. You know, and he probably is a good guy, but you killed your family. You killed your parents. Kinslayer. There's a reason why Kinslayer is such a thing. You know, it was such a taboo until recent. Like, you don't really hear about Kinslayer anymore. But until the past couple of 100 years, it was like literally the worst thing people can imagine. They would put the Furies on your ass. The three Furies would come for you if you spilled family blood. It's the worst thing you can do. The worst thing imaginable. They consider kinslaying worse than cannibalism. Like, come on, man. Like, it doesn't get any worse than this. So how could I ever be cool with this dude? I can't. So, you know, and so it doesn't really matter because he's a relatively minor character. He only comes up every 10, 15, 20 episodes, and like maybe at the end there'll be a lot about him again with Sasuke. You know, Naruto can talk to him about that. Maybe this will help turn Sasuke away from hate. All this stuff, you know, the stuff with the brother, right? How he's been. That's why I hope the zombie stays around and actually has a conversation with his brother again. Maybe that can help. But really, it needs to all come from Naruto, I think. That's probably why he won't stay around. But I don't know, man. It's just I'm just never gonna be cool with the dude. So these are my complex, contradictory feelings about that son of a bitch.